Making a filthy, stinking rich and very popular in the press. what do you mean? I got to go to school today. And? Oh, no, I love it. Yes, I'm going to school. I don't know how to go on mother and father too. Something higher. It doesn't have to be this way. Well, there must be some way I can sleep. There is no other way. I must bid you good morning. Andy? Excuse me? Andy Davis? Hey, good. Why, yes. He is my son. I knew he was here. That's not important. I will say this. I will not know what. Please, sir. I'll do anything about your king. Anything. Go with me. Go. But I have no library. No library? Yes. You're a princess. Go there. Ask for the king. King? How could I help? They must move your house to the ancient universe. No one goes there. It's... They have ways. I don't understand. Go in the door and say. I must go. Have a good day at school. And remember, the ancient universe. You believe this. What do you think? You're picking a king. King? What king? The ancient universe. Mom, so beautiful. She's a girl. Huh? Oh no, what she's done. Well, I guess I'm after my mother. It doesn't look like I'm much of a princess. But I'm Nova. 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 Yeah, I like it. Mommy, is Dad coming soon? Of course he is, baby. Absolutely. That's right. No adventure just almost begin. Oh, come on, stop here around. I forgot the story. The guy forgot and was gone forget up. What happened? Sandpapers grow all around the world. Whether it's known as all and play a role for oxygen. We are necessary ways of growth. But when you don't know it, People are over there. It doesn't look like a Jewish story here. At least the tea is still aboard. But where in time is she now? P.D. Esmond? Hey, P.D. Esmond wrote Alexa Jewish story? Yeah, P.D. Esmond? Yep, he was an inventor, a philosopher, statesman, writer. If anyone who imagined and worked up there, we're going to choose this open. And look, turn the page down. 1773. What are you waiting for? Let's have a circuit and call me. Let's see what's your pay a sorry visit. The sky is so tempered with first year rain. Have you? No, don't. Still ever got any children and drink? Chapter 1. Alexa G's story. A failing lamp. How do I to keep warm? The basement is full of water. The mother peered out of the furious storm and turned and addressed a young baby lamp. Mommy, darling, she said to the sky, your father's not back till tomorrow. Grab a newspaper, keep yourself dry. Find us the piece of roast, the peanut butter sandwich on top. The children are starving, the babies may die. Then she saw her cocoon by her side. Let the door after, let's go outside, shut the sky, call for the prayer. In there, the family is here to take the house. The home, by the John cafeteria. Nearby waits a backpack on swinging the board. Mary, eggs, and jelly. Dr. Julius climbed up inside the floor like a scissor that covered his feet. She found a piece of roast sandwich. A crumb of the peanut butter. Stuck up under his sack. But suddenly, a sharp sound in her sleeve, and everything is faded to black. And gripping his brightness, his under a cup. What did you do? The mother is there like a gun, hollow cough. To picture her home and sorry rock. The place they run. Up and up, and stuff cough. What's Virginia Tale? Chapter 2. The backpack was open up, right. People outside with the lamp was expressed by a string. On the street. Hello. Like any reason to go. If a rose, if a rose, and light in terror. The building retreat to the door. And then stayed in the poop. Well, what? Tell Alexa Julia back to her place. Of course, it is really in it. If you don't behavior in space, the crucial conditions of emotional pace, don't take it unless you're absolute ace. Alexa Julia was a change. Everyone in the watching, she turned the course on. Over dark, dodging his way. So one night, as she slept, over her dog, a mother. Don't pick the fire up, which is the choice. He has one in your heart. But one day, imaginary lecture, alas, the unthinkable finally occurred. Monster! An airplane shrieking tears the air as if it had chaos in the hole. Laugh in the street. Over there! Over there! The rapid exit, the lead guy chair, Lexi Jr. Trembling with fright and despair apparently bright and verified. Wrong code. The professor stepped forward and calmed the class down. Stood Alexi Jr.'s side. Stared at her notes. Studious thought. This time is a genius! He cried. The glass was a subject as sure as a blade. This time we'll start it with me! A brand new and careful boiling promise he made. It books for the pressure a rapid rate to pay. The doubts, the fears were completely arrayed. Look at your ear. Chapter 3. That day brought back the story of the third glorious year. Look at your ear. To college. While all excited in the fear, together, the brother arranged their life. One in our nature, the capital art, the history mountains of walls. For one course, especially factory your art. And basic human psychology. At the base too, the genius days, for no shrinking valor she cancer of football, alternative play, good cooperative squashing, circumstances case. At the end of 4 years of her achievement of praise, it's time for to see her degree. As she eagerly graced her June graduation, the honey reporters all beside her. And that's how the parents, in wild jubilation, stumbled on her news for her daily life. I could see Alexi Jr. march over her class, pushing her friends over her shoulder. Thousands of her wishers also Alexa ball, creating her and making her behold her. All at once, she went pale. The films over her eyes. The face of her inspiration. Her eyes were transfixed by the failure of Alexa Jr. Graduated Italian prophecy. Mommy! Dad! Alexa Jr. cried as her center was down ground. Pushing in, I felt a rush in her sight. The spring, the rod, the reap, and the fire. The jungle, the feelings and joys are too high. The child, happy rock, happy sound. Magic Emperor Galleon. Magic Emperor? Galleon, no. Galleon, yes. Someday people may mourn this day, but my glorious rule can only begin with your enslavement. Shall be the cornerstone of a new order. My world order. But who shall be my queen? Yes, sir! I'll teach you a princess! Now I know the truth. The worship in my wishes comes so. But no eating. Right, overall. Alright. We're ready? No! Oh, man! Princess, what are you doing? don't worry about moms. You said it. Stop her cut! Just don't even start! Sounds real close. Princess? Yes, and we can fight for that bird together.
Dogalia is perished. The fortress of Athena continues to bleed life from the world Lunar. If it does not cease, all Lunar will become as lifeless as the frontier. But if I leave the fortress, the stored magic will be released too rapidly, and it may end up destroying the entire world Lunar.
I'm a prisoner, Andy. No! I'm sorry, Andy. You must stay home for us a year. I won't get there. I wasn't give up either. Regardless of how hopeless they'll seem. How's it be that way? You must believe in the power of such prayers, Princess. I believe in us when you trust in our future release. And that this is not a danger. Princess, we're together? Certain way. Just like dying this. Remember? microwave for Sunday. Even there's noise in the rest of the rest of the kitchen. Because express meals is not only microwave, but also oven, broiler, and toaster. So instead of me assaulting devices to prepare something delicious, you have to eat this only one. Express meals for Sunday. Jackson Jr. is made possible in part by ground delicious juicy juice. Juicy juice. 100% juice for 100% kids.